Welcome back to JB Reviews. I have yet another 2024 GMC Sierra 3500 AT4, but this one's special, guys. This one is super special. And speaking of special, I gotta shout out Jerry Seiner here in South Jordan, Utah. If you are in the market, these guys get a ton of trucks in. Unfortunately, this one is sold, but sometimes people do back out a deal, so be sure to reach out to Frank, let him know you saw the video. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see what's optional on this truck. Above is showing the spec of this AT4, and be sure to pause it for the standard equipment starting right here. And base price for this AT4 is $70,300, and here are all the options on this truck. Destination comes in at $1,895 with a total price of $87,895. Now, as I said in the title, this AT4 has never existed. At least it did not exist for 2023. Now, if you don't know this, the sterling silver is a new paint palette for GM. And I don't know about you guys, but this is probably one of my most favorite silvers I've ever seen. And here's why. It's a little dark. And normally silver is a little too light. And it almost has like a gray hue to it as well. Now, the reason why I like this color on the AT4 is because they do paint the surround of the grille right here, and it just goes super well together with the black accent. In the past, they pretty much made the surround for the grille black, but I do like that they added a little bit of color to it, and they still have that black trim piece on the top here. Hood scoop, which is functional with the Duramax. LED headlights do have a really nice accent to them. And listen, on the AT4, they do give you like this black chrome or carbon gray or Vader gray, whatever you want to call it. They give this to you only on the AT4s. If you look at a Denali Ultimate, it's like a chrome like this, basically. So the AT4 has its own unique grille, and it just has a nicer overall sportier appearance. And this truck does get dressed up kind of like the Denali. Now, as you guys saw on the headlights, that Vader chrome color, they do accent the grille there too. So there's just a lot of attention to detail. And adding the silver color to this trim was a good idea. It doesn't just stop there though. Even this trim piece here has like that Vader chrome look too. LED fog lights down below, red tow hooks, another black trim piece down below. GM also has the better styled lower diffusers too, compared to the Ram and the Ford trucks. Forward facing camera with a sprayer right there. And the only thing I would probably add is maybe just using the Denali Ultimate GMC. I think I like that a little bit better versus the red, even though the red tow hooks do go hand in hand with it. But off to the side, blacked out wheels. I like the previous wheels on AT4, but they made them better, and that's rare that they do that. Those definitely have a better appearance to them. But you guys can kind of see in the camera, it's a little darker right here because it's a little cloudy, and I think the silver just has a better appearance. Now, as you guys saw, I mentioned on the front there's a camera. You also have a camera right here, and hopefully you guys saw that right there. And out back, also 2 more cameras above. If you push the button here, this will take you to the camera system. You can turn off bird's eye view. They also have a camera view for the rear and the front. Above bird's eye view. And again, you can still turn off this bird's eye view if you like. Nice camera view pointing at the wheels, front and rear. If you're planning on hooking up your trailer, you have that one. And as I said earlier, there's a camera above for the bed and also for this camera view here. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop the tailgate, we're gonna go back outside. There's not a lot of chrome on this truck. Around the windows, door handles, mirrors, it's pretty much either black or color match. These are the power deployable running boards. There's no chrome trim piece down there. And as I mentioned, nothing on the mirrors. Love this so much. and it just gives it that sportier appearance. So if you have a Denali Ultimate, you could just order this trim piece for the truck. Side steps, front and rear. You have a 36-gallon diesel tank, and DEF is 7. And then here's your suspension. I do think that GM has the most robust suspension for the single rear wheels, personally. Rancho shocks front and rear. And they do give you this material on the inside. And then here's your multi-flex tailgate. Or is it multi-pro? It's multi-pro for GM. So I always push both of these buttons like this together, and it does go into a nice step for you. They provide the handle and fifth wheel prep package, 4 and 7 pin, spray and bed liner. Really good stuff here. Something else I like about the AT4 is they do give you unique tail lights. No other GMC trim has these tail lights, except for the AT4X most likely. But apart from that, this is a very unique off-roader. And I don't know, guys, I think that this is probably one of the best looking trucks on the market today. Like, every time I see a GMC riding on the road, I always look, because they do have a nice presence. Class 5 receiving hitch. You have 2 camera inputs with a 7 pin. 342 rear. Probably one of my least favorite things about these trucks is they do not allow you to get lower gearing out back. And let's go ahead and pop the hood and discuss the Duramax. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this does have a functional hood scoop, so that air gets directed here right into the intake. This truck does make more horsepower and torque. By the way, the rain's coming, so I gotta jump into the truck really quickly. 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque. Because this is a 3500, it does have a 12-inch ring gear out back. And Denso reliability is built into this because it has a Denso fuel pump and injectors, and that is a good thing. By the way, 15W40 engine oil in this truck. I won't take too much time on the interior, but GM definitely did spruce up the dash on this truck, and that's really the only thing that they fixed. The dash, the center console area right here. But the seats are pretty much a carryover. Still no panoramic sunroof. The door card was actually updated too. Has just a little bit more nicer appearance overall. But they still do use a lot of hard plastic down below. I like how flat this trim piece is because it makes getting in and out of this truck easy. Grab handles right here. Black roof, which goes well with the full interior. Telescoping steering wheel. GM does not add or option their trucks with power pedals. They're the only one that don't do it. But I think that you would find this truck easy to get comfortable in. Here's some of your controls on the side. Electronic parking brake, four-wheel drive system, driving modes, lighting. But yeah, just check out the trim pieces that they add. The dash is wrapped in leather with stitch and piping in that Kalahari color. 12.3-inch gauge cluster here. Great animations for the screens. Push button starts right here. And here's some of your buttons. And down below, dual climate control. You have your ventilated seats with heated seat options there. Exhaust brake, lane keep assist, parking sensors. You can drop the tailgate, caution lights, traction control, downhill assist. Now this screen is very customizable. Something I like about it is you can actually drag things over. Now you can remove things out of here too. So if you don't want something in there, I actually learned that online the other day. So if you don't want anything in this menu, you can remove it. You can add your cameras down here. You can add your maps again if you like. But yeah, very customizable. Their trailering system here is probably one of the best. Really easy to update and add your trailers. You can name them whatever you want. If you have the tire pressure monitoring, I haven't looked at the window sticker yet. If you're gonna order one of these trucks, the #1 option you need to add is the tire pressure monitoring for your trailer, because they're easy to hook up to this truck, and then they show you the temperature. So you can see the tire pressure and temperature on this screen, and you can set this screen up to see that information for the truck. Heads up display buttons are there. I don't normally show that to you. You can kind of see right there. But overall, really nice design. I do like how high the air vents are. Sometimes in some of the other GMCs they'll put them lower, and I feel like the air just feels better coming from above than below. Down below, a little bit of storage. 2 USBs right there. Your trailer brake, cup holders. And do you guys notice this like black chrome accent inside the interior? It's like also right here too. Here's the center console. Has perforated leather, kind of like the seats here. Wireless charger for your phone, more USBs. 120 volt power plug. Unfortunately, they only give you one, which I don't like. I wish they would give you one up front and out back, because the other two do that for you. And you guys already saw this. Home link is above. LED lights for the interior. Same thing goes for the vanities on both sides. Sunroof is right there. No panoramic sunroof still, which would be a nice option. Let's go ahead and jump over so you guys can see the passenger side. Here's a door card for the passenger side. 10-way seat just like the driver's side. And the above storage is finished with Velcro. I like this because if you do have like something inside of here, it doesn't rattle around, because this kind of dampens it a little bit. This can be used for a sliding camper. Maximum weight is 2,912 pounds. Storage right there. Nice soft touch. And then out back, storage below the seat, flat floor surface, outboard heated seats, 2 USBs, air vents, cup holders, and armrests in the center. And let's go ahead and check out the payload. So here it is. Gross axle weight rating up front is going to be 5,600 pounds. Forward is typically 5,200 pounds. And the axle rating out back is 7,250 pounds. 12.1 GVWR. And this truck has a decent payload at 3,662 pounds. This truck does have a lot of options on it. It's pretty much decked out. And then the gross combined weight rating right there. And then all your towing capacity numbers are down below. But I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out again to Jerry Seiner. The only reason why I wanted to show you guys this truck is because of the color. That's really it. Because I think if you're looking to order a truck next year, this is the perfect spec. I've only seen a couple of them, and I'm pleased. I'm not a huge fan of silver, and this truck I would definitely get in silver.